Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to Ella and Alec's story. Let's go back to Alec. Ivy keeps screeching about the evil rodent on a kneecap. Perfect. That's completely Ella's handiwork. If I didn't love her before, I'm head over heels for her now. Principal Babs eyes me carefully. She's one of the many guardians that my parents have hired to watch me and my every move. It's tedious as well as nerve-wracking. If I swat Ivy's hand from my ear, will Bowers report that to my parents? And what would Legend and Diamond do next? I'm under strict orders to make Ivy happy, no matter what. If Diamond and Legend discovered I refused Ivy anything, would Wilhelm and his crew get hurt? It's not a risk I want to take. At least not over Ivy touching my ear. Sure, I keep searching for Chesh, but without magic or technology, my options are limited. In the end, there's only one conclusion. I can't rely on a magical cat to get me out of this situation. New magic is my key. Once I get my Midnight Diamond working, then I'll be able to stop all this nonsense. In fact, I'd like nothing more than to leave this room, grab Ella and tell her what she means to me. Yet I can't. The result is sad, but unavoidable. Until I can find the Cheshire Cat or activate my diamond, I must play along with my parents. And today, that means enduring Ivy. Back to Ella, guys. The good news is that sending a mouse up Ivy's leg was really satisfying, and it was a real viewing experience. The bad news is that I still had to watch Alec be all smiley to Ivy. Not fun. After the assembly breaks up, Bri finds me in the passageway to the face section of the school. She grabs my wrist. Ella, are you all right? No. Bri lowers her voice. Were those your stepsisters? Yes. Why don't you just go home? Have a sick day. She makes little quotation marks with her fingers when she says the word sick. I'll make some excuses for you. For some reason, I keep speaking in one-word answers. Thanks. I march out the front door and cut across Central Park. With each step, my rage fumes hotter. Ivy and Agatha, really? A small logical part of my brain reminds me that Alec is probably being blackmailed, but those thoughts are overruled. Sometimes a girl just gets to feel angry. For me, that's right now. I'm halfway across the park when Jacoby materialises beside me. Don't punch my face, he says with a sly grin. I stop. Not once? You're in a snit. I hate it when you say that. What is a snit anyway? And who talks like outside of elves? Oh, that's a snit talk, for certain. Makes it tempting for me to avoid you. Act on the temptation, Jacoby. I'm not fit to be near anyone right now. Jacoby's silver eyes get all wide with sympathy. No one can pull on your heartstrings like an elf. Ella, I've known you since forever. I saw what happened at the assembly today. If you say one word about Ivy, I pull my hands into fists. Wasn't planning on it, says Jacoby. I just want to be sure you're all right. Normally Jacoby's all snarky and pushy. That version of him I can deal with. But this guy's all sympathy and sweetness. Yes, it's probably an act. Even so, it's been weeks since anyone with a Y chromosome has shown me any serious attention. Knox doesn't count. Jacoby steps closer and slowly wraps me in a hug. I should still punch him in the face, but it just isn't in me right now. Being held is just so comforting. Jacoby rubs my back in slow circles. Total bonus. You know what you could do to feel better? He asks. Attend the autumn masquerade? I'm not going. They who will not be named will certainly be there. Meaning Ivy and Alec. And thankfully, Jacoby knows me well enough to realise that fact. Will you allow them to stop you from attending? Everyone will talk. Jacoby has a point. If I don't go, it will definitely be noticed. There's still time to decide. Not really. The masquerade is this weekend. Oh, I make some calculations. Once again, Jacoby's right. That snuck up on me there. Brian Knox will be there, says Jacoby. True. And did I mention the back rub is nice? It is. I would consider it an honour if you would allow me to accompany you. I can take punches to the face or dole them out to others. Whatever you prefer. I open my mouth, ready to tell him no, Then an image appears in my mind. If Alex running up a storm at Ivy, at this rate he'll definitely be attending the autumn masquerade. Maybe Ivy will go as Alex's date. I refuse to think about the whole glass slipper ball, plus marriage situation. Oops, just thought about it. Boff. Jacoby's right. I can't not show. And if I do attend, walking through the doors alone isn't nice. It's not nice at all. Besides, I've known Jacoby forever. He's a good friend. We'll have a fine time. That said, I can't deny that it's pretty clear Jacoby might want more than being my buddy. You should know, I say. I'm not much for relationships or anything right now. Hey, I'll take what I can get. Jacoby plays with the ends of my hair. That's also very sweet. I just want to spend time with you. This may be a bad choice, but screw it. I just released a mouse on my evil stepsister. I'm on a roll. All right, I'll go. Excellent, says Jacoby. Would you like me to walk you home? I can manage. Very well. I'll be in touch. And in perfect Jacoby style, he vanishes into thin air. You see? What did I say? What did I say? I told you this was going to happen. Do you remember before? I said to you, I bet you something goes wrong. He ends up going with some... I thought sure he was going to end up going with Winter, but I knew that this was coming. I knew that somehow Jacoby would end up going to the ball with Ella. I knew it. I knew it was coming, guys. I said this earlier on. Ooh, it's hard, isn't it? Because she's right. Ella's right. If she doesn't go, it'll look really bad on her, right? But if she goes alone, it'll look pathetic. That's how other people will see it. If she goes with Jacoby, no one's really going to think anything of it. And, I don't know, guys. This is also sad, Makes me feel a bit deflated, actually. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to this part. And many blessings.